As far as the Cowboys and Cardinals are concerned tomorrow, Dallas coach Tom Landry wants to win, but he wouldn't mind too much if his longtime assistant Gene Stallings winds up in the playoffs.
You hate to lose a football game, but if you lost one and Gene got the playoff, I'd feel pretty good. As well as you can feel after you get whipped, you know. But we don't intend to give it to him, that's for sure. We're going to go after it with everything we got.
It was a rough day. The Big Red went to Dallas with great expectations, a chance for a playoff spot and a winning season. They came home to St. Louis, maybe for the last time, with neither of those goals accomplished. The Cards wind up on the short end of a 21-16 score against the Cowboys. They finished the year with a record of 7-8. Neil Lomax got off to a great start in this game, finding J.T. Smith very early on. J.T. 11 catches on the day, 91 on the year. Big Red smelled blood on their first possession. Novacek with the catch here. Takes it down to the Dallas 20-yard line, but the drive would stall, and Al Del Greco, one of his 3 field goals on the day, it was 3-0 Cardinals. Cards were also clicking on their second possession. Lomax here, watch him hit Robert Awalt, who separated his shoulder on this hit right here. Makes the catch, ball pops loose, and Dallas recovered, took it all the way down to the 31-yard line. That set up Herschel Walker's 11-yard touchdown run to open the second quarter, and Dallas was on top 7-3. Cards had a golden opportunity midway through the period, but Novacek, who makes the catch here, fights for the yards and then fumbles the football. It was that kind of a day, and the Cards came up empty. About 2 minutes left in the half, Walker would go in again. He had a wonderful day for Dallas, and this puts the Cardinals behind 14-3. Gene Stallings, as you can imagine, back in Dallas, not very happy. But the Big Red then put their 2-minute offense into effect. Neal here looks and finds Roy Green for 24 yards all the way down to the Dallas 20, and then after working the ball to the 2, it's JT again. It's 14-10 at the half, and the Cardinals very much in this football game. It stayed that way until the fourth quarter. Cards threatening. Roy Green here thinks that he's got the touchdown, but as we watch it on the slow-mo, he only got the 1 foot down. And again, we go to the field goal. Del Greco again. This one made it 14-13 with 12 minutes to play. Then Dallas scored on their next possession. Steve Pallure, the naked bootleg, had everybody fooled. It was 21-13 Dallas. Cardinals, though, really moved the ball well between the 20-yard lines today. Stump here gets to the Dallas 26. And guess what? Stalled again. We go to Del Greco. He hits the field goal. It's 21-16, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Cards got the ball back, 3:40 to play, and things looked good. Stump gets the ball down inside the 25-yard line, but the Cardinals would draw an ineligible receiver penalty here. In fact, they were lucky it wasn't intercepted. Moved the ball back to the 32. Then Mike Ruther with a bad snap over Neal's head. Neal does a good job just getting the pass away and saving the yardage. It makes it 3rd down. Jim Jeffcoat comes up big for Dallas with a sack here, and that really made it tough. Moved the ball back to the 40-yard line, and then 4th from the 27, 2 minutes left in the game. Neal with the Hail Mary pass, and it bounces away, and that was it. 21-16 the final. The Cardinals out of the playoffs, and again, very dejected. It goes without saying the players and fans deeply disappointed with today's loss. The team gave us a lot of thrills this year, many more than I think a lot of people expected. The real shame of the game was the Cardinals, as I said, held the lead statistically, time of possession, first downs, and total yardage, and they still came up short. These reactions tell the story, a story of bitter disappointment, of dreams left unfulfilled and unrealized. And along with the dejected faces came a lot of heartbreak. This club fought so hard all year long. A lot of people counted them out time and time again, but they hung in there, didn't quit, and fell just 1 game short.
I told the players before the game that win, lose, draw, tie. You know, the guys have come a long way. They've worked hard, and I was proud of them. I still am. You know, I'm hurt that we didn't win the game. I'm hurt for them and all of us, really, but we didn't, and that's we had an opportunity to win it. We just didn't.
I'm very upset the fact that we had a chance to go to the playoffs, and our fans of St. Louis deserved a playoff team, and we, more importantly, we as the players deserve to go to the playoffs. We had it right there in our hands, and we lost it.
So disappointing. You just can't, words can't describe the way you really feel right now. You know, we had a job to do. We thought we were prepared for that, and we definitely were prepared, but we just didn't go out and execute some things.
Hurting for the guys that were here all year long. worked their asses off and, you know, fought as hard as anybody could ever fight for something, and it didn't work out.
Tough season, but really a marvelous effort by the club today.